Dylan is in Dallas. Dylan, you're on the Larry Otis Show. Thank you so much for calling.
Yes, hello. Thanks for taking my call, Larry.
My pleasure.
Yeah, I'm currently on furlough. It's pretty tough. I'm a federal employee and, not being able to pay my mortgage, my kids' tuition, grocery bills, really, really tough. But I tell you, it really lifts my spirits to know that President Trump is building a $250 million ballroom and that he's going to sue the federal government for $230 million. And he lied about the ballroom, saying he wouldn't touch the East Wing. I mean, I feel so much better now.
No, Dylan, don't hang up. You lied to my screener about what you wanted to call about. All you had to do was say, Larry, I'm calling to complain that Donald Trump is building a ballroom, and Donald Trump says that the government owes him money for the lawsuits. All you had to do was say that. I would have put you on.
Okay.
Yeah. So no need to lie about it. Now, are you in fact a furloughed worker, or did you lie about that too?
What's the difference?
Yeah, what's the difference? What's the difference? You're a liar. It's just sick. You dislike this man so much. You call a talk show, lie about that you're being a furloughed employee, complain about the ballroom, which, by the way, is not causing the taxpayers one dime, and then complaining about the money that Donald Trump feels he's owed because of his lawsuits. Why do you have to lie and do that? This is what's wrong with this country. Sick people like you on the other side. You despise the man so much you can't even be honest. Goodbye. Honestly. What a sick blank. All you had to do was say that. I said at the beginning of the show, I welcome dissent. If you don't like what I have to say, you don't like Donald Trump, call. Let's have a conversation. Instead, this guy lies and says, I'm a furloughed worker, but I don't mind it because blah, blah, blah. We put him on, and then he sits there and then says something altogether different. When, in fact, I would have put you on at the beginning if you had been honest. This is the Larry Otis Show. I welcome dissent. I think people like you are weak. They can't argue. They're emotional. They're often devoid of information. You just now talked about Trump building a $230 million ballroom. Actually, it's more than that. Not one dime is taxpayer. All donated. Meanwhile, the Obama Presidential Library in Chicago is supposed to be fully funded, supposed to have a $400 million fund so it can keep going forward. They've only funded about $2 million of it. It might be the case, I hope it's not, that taxpayers may be on the hook for the Obama Center. Are you complaining about that? No. And you don't think Donald Trump has a right to be angry about all the money he spent on the Alvin Bragg case, which was bogus, on the Letitia James case, which was bogus, on the Fonnie Lewis case, which was bogus, on the special counsel cases regarding allegedly election interfering on January 6th and documents that he had when Biden had more documents in more places? How much money out of pocket did Donald Trump have to spend defending all these cases? I don't know. You don't know. There are some instances in which people that have been prosecuted can get money back. Can Donald Trump get it? I don't know, and you don't know. And $230 million regarding the $1.5 trillion Democrats want put back in order to reopen the government? It's a drop in the bucket. You know, Dylan, if that is your name, since you lied about your employment, lied about why you called, you probably lied about your name too. But is that really what it is? You can't have a serious conversation with somebody who disagrees with you without lying to them? It's just pathetic. You represent everything that's wrong right now with this country. One side believes the other side is wrong. I believe you're wrong. The other side believes the other side is ill, is evil. That's why you can, with a straight face, refer to Donald Trump as a fascist, as a Hitler, as a Nazi. It's sick. That's why we have the term Trump derangement syndrome. I think it should be Trump derangement pandemic, not syndrome. If you were a man, you'd call up and you would apologize. And you'd say, Larry, I misjudged you. I really thought I had to lie to get on to give a counterpoint of view. I now know that I am wrong. I've been on the air for 30 years. People that have been following me know that I love taking calls from people who disagree with. Now, Vice President J.D. Vance